Welcome, FRO7. A long way from France, eh?
Interesting place. I wonder what the cuisine is like.
Oh, Freddie.
Ah, but we are in Scotland. Perhaps we will get the round things. With the bumps. What do you call it?
A haggis.
That's it. Perhaps you may give us haggis for dinner.
And they cut this scene out in the American version. Why? Everyone loves haggis. Scots love haggis. Erie love haggis. The guys on Fear Factor love haggis. Now I must go back to American accent before my voice gets any higher! As it turns out, the buildings are being shrunken down and used to power a crystal that creates a poisonous gas that will knock out and eventually kill people.
Invasion! Defeat! And slavery will follow! Now you see, FRO7. Now you see the power of the snake!
So what, you're not going to do it for money? For wealth? You're just going to go ahead and kill and enslave people just for the fun of it? That's the real problem I've had with this whole villain taking over the world thing. Continuative or not, I don't see why you would want to kill every single person in the world unless you have a purpose. Like with Dr. Evil and M. Bison. They wanted to take over the world so that they would get large sums of money. Mr. Tinkles from Cats and Dogs, God, I can't believe I'm mentioning that movie. He wanted to take over the world so that all humans would be allergic to dogs. This guy here, he just wants to kill people, turn them into slaves, and sit his fat ass on a throne for the rest of his life. At least do something constructive for smeg's sakes. If I were to take over the world, I would replace every itty-bitty teeny tiny tidbit with rock music! After a struggle with Messina, and oh my god, does she have to keep shoving her face against the camera? Freddie is eventually captured along with Scotty and dropped in the ocean with those weird, uncharted water creatures. But Freddie is able to assist the help of Nessie, who, oh, for the love of Peep, she's still alive after 300 years too? Freddie and Scotty are freed, but Daffers is being brainwashed into becoming one of the El Fatso's slaves.
The snake shall rule the world. The snake shall rule the world.
I will learn to act. I will learn to act. So Nessie takes Freddie back to her lair, which features little sea monsters in diapers.
This is just a wee song in your honor, Freddie.
Okay.
I'm such a shy girl.
You do realize the world's in danger, right?
Fun. I'm such a shy girl.
Well, this sucks!
Come on, look alive, 'cause we're the giants of jive. We'll rock you in the cradle of the deep. Come on, don't be shy. Go out and grab a guy. Surrender to the rhythm of the beat.
You know, there's a guy who's killing everybody, and you're just gonna go ahead and dance and listen to a 300-year-old purple people eater singing Shy Girl?
We're the giants of jive.
Of course, isn't it obvious? Of course he doesn't want to fight. He's French. No fighting and all partying makes a plotless movie!
So shy. What was it you were wanting, Freddie?
Drink!
Wow. 2 minutes wasted, and for what? Just to get all the sea monsters to come and stop all the submarines. Oh, thank God this movie is almost over. So Freddie and Scotty disguise themselves as henchmen and rescue Daffers.
Freddie, give me frogs any day. I've gone right off snakes.
Ew, she just tongue-tied the frog! But the best is yet to come.
Come on, mes amis.
Snake shall rule the world. Snake shall rule the world.
What is the password?
Freddie! shall rule the world.
That's right, guys. If somebody comes up to you and suddenly shouts, "I am a man!" you can actually retaliate by screaming, "Freddie shall rule the world!" and then punch him in the guts.
I am a man!
Freddie shall rule the world! Now comes probably the most random and cheesiest fight sequence I've ever seen in a movie. Mortal Kombat Annihilation has nothing on this. The song "Lay Down Your Arms" starts playing in the background as our heroes get naked and start dance fighting the goons. Such a beautiful song. Destroyed by this smeg pot of a movie. So Freddie destroys the crystal and brings everybody back to life. But L. McDonald's comes brandishing a rubber sword and prepares to make frog legs out of Freddie. But before the final blow is struck, Freddie unleashes his hidden power against Supremo and the guards. Oh, you're kidding me. They're playing the same song over again? Did they honestly think "Lay Down Your Arms" was such a good song they had to play it twice? I would have rather listened to something better, like AC/DC, Ramones, Queen, anything except the same song twice.
Surrender, FRO7, or I will destroy your precious monument! Surrender!
The Queen of England would never forgive me. I surrender.
Hey, what a surprise! Now, it's just a trick so that Daggers makes Big Ben huge again, and then shrinks the clock and El Fatso back down to tiny size. But wait, there's still Messina!
You may think you've won, but I intend to change all of that.
Oh, so will you stop zooming in on the camera again?
Not as far as I'm concerned.
Feck!
So, Frederick, we meet again. And this time you shall not escape.
I'm not the little frog I was so long ago. I do not fear you. Whatever ugly shape you take, I shall defeat you.
So Messina turns into an assortment of weird animals, until Freddie uses his mind control to turn her into a buzzard, I guess. And Messina then flies away, never to be heard from again. So they bring back all the buildings, Freddie goes back to headquarters, says goodbye to Nessie and the crows who had absolutely no purpose in even being in this film, and they all live happily ever after. The end.
What a pile of shit.
This movie is stupid. I mean, it's not just the bad voices and sketchy plot, but it's so boring. The characters have no personality, the plot is just ridiculous, and Freddie the Frog, without a doubt, is one of the worst heroes to ever embrace an animated film. He's just so bland and unlikable, and his accent is so freaking annoying that it's no wonder this movie croaked at the box office. Hardcore headache, thumbs down. James Bond spoofs can work with Leslie Nielsen, they can work with Don Adams, it does not work with a frog. If I wanted to watch a frog on TV, I'd watch Gullah Gullah Island. At least that show was entertaining. I'm the hardcore kid.
And now I'm off in search of originality. Remember it so you don't have to. What a shitload of fuck.
Freddie shall rule the world.